Hey, what's up guys, it's Amar from ShawTech. Today I will be doing a tutorial on how to replace a battery for Samsung Galaxy S6. As you can see, we have the battery. The tools you will need are obviously a heat gun to open the back, and you have to be careful because the back is it's a glass. So you just have to be careful not cracking it, otherwise it's pretty easy. You can also use the suction cup for like lifting the back a little and then just prying it with the plastic. I recommend using the plastic because in this way you won't be able to crack the back as much as you would be able to do it through the pry tool, but you can try any method you like. So first of all, we will be, oh yeah, I forgot to mention the toolkit I'm using. It's an iFixit toolkit. Can get it from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below. It has tools for almost, I would say, every single kind of, like, as you can see listed, phones, tablets, gaming consoles, like most of the tools are there. So it's a pretty handy toolkit if you're a repair person just like me, or if you want to have something to like open up stuff. Just curious. So yeah, first of all, let's just heat it up with the heat gun and see how it goes. So I'm just heating up everything. Do not heat it up too much. Oh yeah, by the way, the phone is already off, so you don't need to be you need to make sure that either the phone is out of battery completely or it's turned off before you attempt it, because you don't want it to be on. So I'm just heating it up and just checking to see. Make sure to heat it up for a minute. After heating it up for a minute or like maybe 30 seconds, try to see if you can get the back open up without cracking it. If it's difficult, then you can heat it up again, but I'm just gonna try it this way and see. So I heat it up and let's see. I'll be using the metallic tool and might be tilting it up. Always try to open it up from the bottom or the corner. One of the reasons also for using the metallic tool is that you won't be able to crack the back or also like take out the, take out the color of the glass. As you can see, after heating up to a point, it's pretty easy to open it up and go straight. Oh, sorry, I took it out. Sorry, my bad. See, when you take it out, it's not easy to put it back in. Just gonna lift it up a little again and then gonna take it out. Yeah, there you go. So have it there. Just gonna be careful. So as you can see, it's already coming off. If it's not this easy, make sure that you heat it up because there are still adhesive inside. So just have to make sure that it's pretty much heated up. As you can see, it's came off pretty easily, and here you go. Now you need a Phillips screwdriver, once again from the iFixit toolkit. It's magnetic, that's good. So after you open up, sometimes you will find adhesive like this stuck. So make sure to take it out because some of the screws are hidden underneath. So I'm just gonna take it off completely, and then we'll take off the back. So yep, here you go. Oh yeah, before we take out the back, just need to make sure that we also take out the SIM card tray, because it's you have to take out apart the phone, so taking out the SIM card tray is necessary. So this is a pretty handy tool to do that. You can use a paper clip, anything that can go inside this hole to pop out the SIM card. It would be great. Yeah, there you go. So you can see, just press, SIM card's out, it's completely out. Now let's just remove. Sometimes the screws could be there, so you might need to use your hand to, even after you unscrew it, just need to use your hand to take it off. sorry. As you can see, all the screws are off. Now, it's pretty easy to take it. So what you need to do is just do a slide push over here. Do not push it too hard. Just slightly, lightly. Just push it lightly. If you push it too hard, you might end up breaking the LCD. So just push it lightly, because there's a adhesive over on the screen as well. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna heat it up a little, and then for it to warm up. You can do it both ways. By the way, I am attempting this while the phone is on, because I've done this countless of times, so I don't need to have it off or anything like that. But just like this, and then after heating it up a little, as you can see, it's gonna be pretty easy to take it off. There you go. See, got the phone off. As you can see on the frame, these sides, the adhesive is from the screen itself. So you just have to be careful. Do not push it too hard, otherwise you might end up breaking it. So now we have the battery. This is the battery connector. Now battery is disconnected. We just need to take out the battery. So taking out the battery, there are a lot of ways to do that. What I like to do is I like to just lift it up a little. Just have to be careful not to damage the screen, because the battery is glued into the side of the screen, not on the frame, as compared to the iPhones. iPhone batteries are on the side of the screen. So you can use, I'm gonna use my plastic tool. Easier to try and hard to damage. You can see it's starting to come off. And after it's, here you go. So it's completely off. Here's the battery, the bad battery. Now before putting it on, I'm just gonna use a little bit of adhesive tape. Just give me a sec. I might need to grab it. Thought I had it in my toolkit, but I was wrong. Right. So let's see. Yep, so I have the adhesive tape, and this side looks good, so I'm just gonna put it on one side. Be careful not to put it on, this is the screen part, so do not put the tape on the screen, because if the next time you might need to replace it, then you are looking for a lot of trouble. So I'm just gonna apply some tape here and just gonna have it on the frame. Perfect. So now just gonna use a cutter, like a blade, and then cut it. You can see simply, it's pretty simple. Just gonna apply it and gonna peel it off. Here you go. Put off the plastic, and now it's tape sticky. Now we take the good battery in. What I like to do at first is I like to connect the battery first, and that way I can adjust the position. When I put the battery in, it should be pretty easy, straightforward. So I've connected the battery. Now you can see it's gonna slide up automatically to the perfect position, and here you go. So now you have the battery completely in, and it's good. So now battery's in. Just put it back onto the frame. Make sure to do it from the bottom. So put the bottom side first, because that's where the charging port is and the headphone jack is, so it should go in first, and then put it on top, and then just press it a little. As you can see, it will automatically go in completely flat. Use the Phillips screwdrivers, screw it in. please do not attempt it if you are unfamiliar or if you do not have the tools to perform this repair, because you could damage the phone, you could damage the LCD, especially if you damage the screen, the LCD. You're looking, it's much more expensive to repair as compared to any other thing. So just make sure that you're confident enough to attempt it. Be calm, be patient, because this is something that does not require any kind of rush or anything like that. So just have to be careful. So I am screwing everything in. 2 more screws. So the screws are in, and let's apply the adhesive because we need to put it on. We need to put it on the frame. So we applied the adhesive. I'm just make sure to apply it on the corner, seal it off completely. So I'm just gonna make sure that it's aligned with the corners perfectly and properly. 1, and then 2, the left corner, the right corner, the bottom, and the top. Sometimes there would be adhesive that comes with the battery for the frame as well, but most of the time you won't get anything with the battery. No adhesive, nothing. So you just have to make sure that you get that, you do that. Otherwise, if you don't get the adhesive with the battery, you can use the adhesive tape to do that. Otherwise, like me, I got the adhesive with the battery for the battery came with the back adhesive. As you can see, the battery is Ogo Deal Premium Leon battery for the Samsung S6. So I'm gonna use this because this is much more powerful and stronger than the one we have over here. So, but that was just to show you that you can use the adhesive as well. And I'm just gonna remove it and apply the official one that came with the battery. You can also buy this separately on Amazon or any repair parts shop. Most of the people them will have it. And if you do end up cracking this back glass, you can also buy that because it's pretty cheap, not that expensive at all. So you will be able to get it for pretty cheap. As you can see, the adhesive that comes with it will have layouts like this. It means that it's for the charging port, and you can see this cutout is for the camera lens. So you can easily put it in. I'm just gonna put it in carefully. I do this vertically because I find it easier, but you can do this however you prefer. There you go. See? It's there. Perfect. We got all the corners and everything covered. Now we can just peel it off. Just be careful. Sometimes you have to make sure that it's completely stuck onto the frame. Otherwise, when you try to pull off the plastic of the adhesive, the adhesive might come off as well. As you can see, it's starting to come off a little, but here you go. So I'm just gonna press it one more time and see. Perfect. As you can see, I'm pressing it, taking it off, pressing it, taking it off, pressing it, taking it off. You see it's starting to come off here. So I'm just gonna have to be careful. There you go. Oops, sorry, it's starting to come off. Just gonna have to. You can leave it like this as well. There you go, perfect. And now you take the back glass on, and boom, done, complete. Now just gonna put the SIM card in, and we'll turn it on and see. Hopefully we did not damage anything. If we did, I might be in big trouble. So perfect. Now let's try turning it on. Hey, voila! Sorry, I was excited. Works perfectly fine. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will provide some links in the description for the tools and battery and the stuff where you can get them. Well, you hoping that you guys wait for my next video. In my next video, I'm gonna be performing a hard drive upgrade for an iMac 2011 iMac. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Do like and subscribe to my channel, and see you next time.